Welcome back, Cal fans. I'm Patrick Cook.
And I'm Laney Diggs, and you're watching this week's edition of Cal TV Sports Shorts.
After a decisive win over the UCLA Bruins at Memorial Stadium, the Bears will head south this weekend to take on the Trojans of USC. USC is coming off two tough losses, the most recent against nationally ranked Stanford in what was a game dominated by offense. This weekend, the Bears check in with a total defense ranked first in the conference and 8th nationally. On the other side of the ball, the USC Trojans come into this matchup with the total offense ranked second in the conference and 13th nationally. It's sure to be an intriguing matchup at the LA Coliseum, and we'll see if the Bears can hand the Trojans their third consecutive loss. And now for today's fun fact. When was the last time the USC football team lost 3 consecutive games? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of the episode.
Our Golden Bear women's volleyball team had their 15-game winning streak snapped this past Saturday as they traveled down to Southern California to take on the USC Trojans. After losing the first 2 matches, our Golden Bears won the next 2 sets before being brought down in the 5th, 15-17, and experiencing their first loss of the season. Stellar performances were made by senior setter Carly Lloyd with her 4th double-double of the season and junior outside hitter Tara Murray with a career high of 34 kills in a match. The Golden Bears now look to redeem themselves this weekend, facing the Washington State Cougars on October 15th and the University of Washington on October 16th.
This past week, your Cal men's golf team squared off against rival Stanford at the Prestige at PGA West. The Bears emerged with a stellar group round, winning by 3 strokes over rival Stanford. The victory marked the first team victory in 3 events this season. Cal's top performer was Ben On, securing a 3rd place overall finish and a stellar 68 200 par round. Check out your Cal men's golf team when they are back in action October 18th and 19th as they host the Alistair McKenzie Invitational at the Meadow Club in Fairfax. And that brings us to our player to watch. Just a freshman golfer Ben On from Seoul, South Korea stood out at the recent TPC Stadium course at PGA West. Look out for him to be in red numbers and shine on the links this coming season.
With the charge, kick, and a dribble, the Golden Bears men's soccer team shot past the Washington Huskies on October 10th, winning the game 4-1 and improving their record to 3-0-0 in the Pac-10. The Bears kicked off with a heart start when sophomore forward John Fitzpatrick scored the first goal of the game within the first 10 minutes, and sophomore midfielder Tony Stachichia scoring less than 8 minutes later, making the score 2-0. Then in the second period, Cal scored their 3rd goal off a penalty kick by senior defender A.J. Soares, making the score 3-0. But the Bears wouldn't stop there when senior forward Davis Paul scored Cal's final goal within the 71-minute mark. The Cal Bears' next games are against San Diego State University on October 15th and the UCLA Bruins on October 17th.
And now for today's fun fact answer. The USC Trojans in 2001 lost 3 consecutive games against Kansas State, Oregon, and Stanford. A 4th consecutive loss would be suffered against the Washington Huskies, and the Trojans would end the year with 6 losses on the season, including a loss to Utah in the Las Vegas Bowl. For Laney Diggs, I'm Patrick Cook. Make sure to check back in next time to get your download for what's up in Cal Sports.